When you're thinking of moving, you want to move from this home to this home, and you're considering the impact on your mortgage and your finances and the monthly payment and so forth, one of the things that you might want to consider in this current interest rate environment is what kind of interest rate you should be going with. Now, as we all know, or maybe some of us know but haven't really thought about it, we've been in an extremely low interest rate environment for the better part of a decade, and that's highly, highly unusual. The world is flat, not really much activity going on. In fact, if you're paying attention to the stock market in the last few weeks, there's definitely nothing going on positively in the market. In fact, oil has dropped, and we don't need to talk about that today, but the point being is that at some point interest rates will start to rise. Who knows at what point it's going to be? Some will argue interest rates are going to be low for the next decade. Interest rates are going to be low for the next 6 months. No one really knows, but the point is if you're moving to a new property and you're recommitting to borrowed funds from a bank or a lender, the interest rate is something that you do need to have an opinion about for your own family. If you go with a variable rate mortgage, it would be prudent to figure out what happens when our mortgage payment goes up. Can we afford it? What's the impact to our home? If you simply just want to lock in an interest rate and pay down that mortgage as quickly as you can, being able to lock in, say, a 10-year mortgage today at what I think is still free money, means that you know for the next decade this is going to be our payment, and because we've understood our family finances properly, we know that we can either increase the payment to pay off the mortgage quickly, or we can take our bonuses or the extra cash that we're going to have over the next 10 years and just pay down that mortgage. So there's no right or wrong answer, and in 18 years of helping people with their borrowing decisions, I can tell you that interest rates are always a very opinionated conversation piece, and it's the one thing I'll never give an opinion on, because as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who doesn't really know what next week or next month or next year is going to look like, putting myself in a position where I could be subject to a doubling of a mortgage payment or a tripling of a mortgage payment because interest rates go up, probably not a good decision for our family. But for other people, they may not share the same opinion. My father-in-law thinks that over time variable rates are the way to go. Because he's had a predictable job with predictable income for the better part of 30 plus years, his opinion is a valid one because of what his point of reference is. So the point is, be aware of what's happening in the market today. Understand that interest rates have historically never been this low for this long, and at some point, if they were to increase, what does that mean for you and your family? So as you make that decision to commit to that new mortgage, whether you're porting it and increasing it, refinancing it and getting a new one, make sure you make a wise decision. We thank you for joining us on this week's Emily Now episode. Visit emilynow.ca if you're looking to borrow money, and take a few minutes. It's free. There's no commitment. We've got a great customer service team that can help you through the rest of the decision you're trying to make, put you in touch with the lenders that are going to be best suited for your score, and we look forward to hearing from you and seeing you on the next episode.